Hi, I'm Ben Felder, news reporter with the Oklahoma Gazette, and today Representative Joe Dorman, who is a Democratic candidate for governor, called on Governor Mary Fallin to reconsider her appointment over an investigation into last week's botched execution. Last week, Governor Fallin announced that she had appointed Michael Thompson, who is the commissioner of the Department of Public Safety, to oversee an internal investigation. However, Dorman today said that by appointing a member of her cabinet, she was not conducting a true independent investigation into last week's execution.
I'm here to demand a truly independent investigation into the irregularities surrounding the execution of Clayton Lockett last week in McAllister. No matter how you look at it, Commissioner Michael Thompson cannot be an impartial witness and investigator. Commissioner Thompson was a witness to the execution. He is a Fallin, a political appointee who can be hired and fired at will, and there are jurisdictional defects with the Department of Public Safety and the Oklahoma Highway Patrol leading this investigation, as is pointed out by the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals case in State v. Crowley, 2009. I instead call for the appointment of a blue ribbon panel of experts assembled under the authority of the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations.
Now, because last week's botched execution has brought a lot of negative attention to the state and to the governor's office, there are many who wondered how candidate Dorman would play this issue, if he would use this as an example to try to separate himself from Governor Fallin. However, he said today that when it comes to the issue of capital punishment, he is still a strong believer in executing some of the state's worst criminals.
I'm a firm supporter of the death penalty, and we have a responsibility as officers of the state to ensure that the Eighth Amendment is followed properly and that no punishment is severe or has any vein of torture. So we must do what we can to protect the integrity of the system as established.
You said you're a firm supporter of the death penalty. Did last week's incident change your perspective, your opinion on that matter at all?
It didn't change my opinion on the use of the death penalty. We have an obligation as officers of the state to make sure it's conducted properly. And it is obvious that that was not conducted properly last week. And we need to find out what went wrong.
Well, following the press conference, an official with Governor Fallin's office said that she would be releasing a statement sometime today. We will update today's story with the governor's statement and her response to Joe Dorman's press conference. For the Oklahoma Gazette, I'm Ben Felder.